Hey guys, it is Tuesday morning here in the Philippines, and we are running a little behind on our premium unboxing for the week. But it is still Monday in the States, so I can get away with calling this my Mattel Truck Monday. So today we're calling it Mattel Truck Monday because we have trucks from Matchbox and Hot Wheels, 4 from each company. One from Hot Wheels is actually a 150 or 155 scale Dodge A100 van from the early 2000s out of their Custom Classics lineup. And this was a series that was in correspondence with the G machines when they were hot, those 150, 155 scale muscle car, pro touring looking cars. So it's a really cool van. We're saving it for last. So today we're going to start with Hot Wheels as our first unboxing because the one that I have here to show you first, the Custom Convoy. This is from their Slick Ride series from back in 2010. This series had 2 versions of each casting. This one was in silver and yellow, which we see here, and then they had one in red and yellow. This is a very sought-after casting. This is one of their more popular, like, fantasy castings, like Dairy Delivery, the VW Drag Bus, Blow-In Delivery, things like that. This is one of the more popular convention models, and now in their pop culture series, they release this a lot. So anyways, when I was taking this loose, the blister actually came all the way off the card. I think the glue is getting brittle or something, so very easily came off the card. So let's go ahead and take him out of the blister and get a better look at him. This is a really cool series. So we've unboxed 55 Chevy panel from this series. We've unboxed the 64 GMC panel. Now there's the Custom Convoy. So beautifully done truck, really cool, all metal casting, metal base, metal body, Rail Rider tires, and these are my favorite wheels from Hot Wheels. They're chrome 5 spokes. No headlight treatment and no tail light treatment, but still very cool casting, very cool series, and does look really good with the Pennzoil livery on it. Almost looks like a one of those like NASCAR style semi trucks or road racing semi trucks or something like that. Looks really cool. And anyways, yeah, I would like to find the red and yellow one of this truck. So anyways, that's our first one for today. Now, number 2 is going to be a Matchbox. This one I've already unboxed in the past. This is from either late 2017 or early 2018. This is their 1989 Chevy Blazer 4x4. This is the first time this truck ever appeared with rubber tires. This is actually one of their first series with rubber tires. This is the best of Matchbox Series 2, and I think Series 1 was their debut with the Hot Wheels Real Riders, because that's exactly what they're using on these. They're not original Matchbox rubber tires and wheels. They are just borrowing them from Hot Wheels, since Hot Wheels and Matchbox merged together a few years back. So the boxes are really cool. As I said, best of Matchbox, 89 Chevy Blazer 4x4, Series 2, MB129, and then best of Matchbox on each end cap, and the Blazer on both sides of the box. Love the little collector boxes, because if you're moving or going somewhere or storing your stuff, whatever, these boxes come in handy. I was really sad when Auto World done away with theirs. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this little Blazer out and take a better look at him. And yeah, I was really stoked when they released this. I ordered a few of these, but this is the only one remaining in my collection, and we'll always hang on to this one just because of the fact, love the square body stuff, and this is the first time this casting appeared with rubber tires, and I used to have a bunch of these growing up. Yeah, with the plastic wheels and such. They still even have the little bracket back here where they used to come with a whip antenna, like the CB whip antenna that would roll over the roof. Well, this casting didn't come with it, but still the little brace is there. Then you have the hitch back here, tail light treatment, and even the door handle tailgate treatment. The side marker lights, Matchbox Police Department, Chief of Police on the fender, your Chevrolet emblems. Then in the front, they even did some nice detail treatment to the grill, whereas it usually doesn't have anything, and it looks very bland. But this still looks too flat and bland, but still nice to have some headlight treatment and the brush guard treatment, so nice detail there. And these wheels are the same wheels that are on like the 80 Power Wagon from Simon & Simon, also from the 4x4 series, the one that we just unboxed the other day. Same thing on the 70 Power Wagon, the orange one from the box set from Walmart. So these are the same wheels and tires. So really good looking combo on this Blazer. Fills in very nicely the wheel openings and such, so looks really good. Even it's a little bit close, it even kind of rubs the wheel opening in the back of the body sways. So anyways, but still, if you roll it straight, rolls perfect. Well, kind of perfect. Rubs a little, but not that big of a deal. Nice display piece. As I said, looking at it, looks killer. Fills those wheel openings beautifully. So, let's go on to another Hot Wheels. And this one, I'm not sure. We may have unboxed one of these already in the past. This is your Shop Trucks 83 Chevy Silverado with the Borla exhaust livery. I know we unboxed the 62 Chevy, and we've unboxed the Ford Econo line. I cannot remember if we did the Chevy Silverado or not. If we did, it's been probably 6 or 7 months ago that we did this. So we're going to do another one today. And then I will take note of that. That way I will not do a third one. But as I said, this may be the first time we've unboxed one. I know I've showed the loose one, I think, in a truck video, square body video prior, but can't remember. Couldn't find this in any of my thumbnail shots, so if we did unbox one already, sorry for repeating, but hey, it's always nice to unbox a square body, even if it's for a second time. So let's get him out of the package here. And anyways, yeah, this is a really cool truck. They have a lot of nice detail on this one. Here you go, guys. As you can see, the Borla exhaust I could have went without, like that livery on the side, but love the wheel and tire combo. Love the front end treatment, the blacked out grille, the headlight tampos, the turn signal tampos, the marker lights on the fenders, and then going around once again, don't really care much for the Borla treatment, but the red stripes on the hood are a very nice touch. The smoked glass looks good with the red interior. Then you have tail light tampos, which looks really good. The exhaust tips exiting out the back looks really nice. So very classy looking truck. And as I said, I can deal with the Borla, but it would have looked probably better just being red and black. But yeah, beautiful 83 Chevy square body from Hot Wheels. So we'll put him next to our K5 Blazer. They look great sitting next to each other. Your Blazer and your pickup. So next on the agenda is another Matchbox. This is another older release. Not extremely old, but old enough. It's from, well, actually last year, so it's not that old. Copyrighted in 2019, so it must be a 2020, I would believe, the 50th anniversary of the Superfast Matchbox. And this is of your Model A pickup, or 32 Ford pickup, actually. Let's see what they call this. Trying to find the nameplate on here. But, let's see, it's down here, but it's kind of in the glare. But yeah, 32 Ford pickup, okay. So yeah, very nice looking street rod with the opening doors, which that's a cool feature. This is one of the opening parts vehicles. 50th anniversary. Looks good with the chrome reverse steel rims on it. So gives it that 50s hot rod look. So let's get him out and get a better look at him. And this is going to be probably my oldest truck in my collection. I don't have much stuff from the 30s unless it's like a gasser or something like that. Then maybe like a Bantam or a Fiat or something like that. But for pickup trucks, I don't have a whole lot from the 30s. So take the collector box out too for us to take a look at, because I really do dig these collector boxes on these Matchboxes. So here you go, 50th anniversary Superfast Matchbox collector number 8. Then you have, that's pretty cool, side shot of the hood, the gills in the hood for ventilation. Number 8, same on that side, another picture of the truck on the back. Then your old nostalgic looking retro Matchbox 50th anniversary Superfast, and same thing on that side, copyright 2019 Mattel. So really cool box, really dig the boxes. So truck is also really cool with the opening door feature. And let's go ahead and shut this door up and see how the body lines line up. Shuts pretty nice too, and the lines don't look too bad. At least they have the window frame in there with the door when it opens. There we go, got it focused a little better. So the door gap ain't too bad. Front end detail's nice. The headlight tampos look really cool. The grill tampo looks really good too. And that's actually not even a tampo. That's the detail of the grill. That looks really nice. Body's metal. Fenders are plastic. And base is plastic. That's the only downside of the Matchbox stuff. They didn't use diecast on diecast, whereas Hot Wheels does on their premium stuff. Nice tailgate tampos. 50th anniversary of the Superfast on the back tailgate too. That's pretty cool. So really nicely done truck. I do like this. As I said, with those chrome reverse steel rims, it gives it that 50s hot rod look. So I do dig that a lot. And let's see the other side door gaps. Pretty much the same. Yeah, not too bad. That's one thing I don't like about opening parts. Sometimes they take away from the body lines, but this one not so much. It looks pretty good. So we'll put him here since he kind of has that 30s look, like the Semi, the custom Convoy has that old school look too. So they look really suiting, setting next to each other. So let's go to another Hot Wheels, and this would be the last Hot Wheels before the 150 scale. So we're going to do this guy, and we'll do 2 Matchbox and move on to the van. So speaking of vans, here is the second, or the first van for the night. Then the 155 scale will be the second. So we have trucks and vans, but depending who you talk to, a van is a truck, but hey. Anyways, this is one that I got for Christmas. We're actually unboxing a couple vehicles from my Christmas haul video today. It's been long overdue. As I said before, kind of trying to throw them in the mix where they're best, where they best fit in, like for the videos and stuff. Didn't want to unbox all at once, so trying to put them into where they belong. Well, this belonged in our Hot Wheels truck unboxing for today. So this is your party wagon from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I grew up with this cartoon, so I used to have the regular big scale van with the like 4-inch or 5-inch action figures, and when I seen Hot Wheels was coming out with this, I had to get it. They also have a release from the San Diego Comic-Con, which is really cool too. When the door flips open, there's actually a turtle inside. That one is really cool. But it's a little bit more than I want to pay for a turtle party wagon. So they also have it in the main line too, which is cool, but no opening side door, and I think it's mostly plastic. This one's mostly metal though, so that's really cool. And then it just has your Turtles logo on the back, some copyright stuff on the back of the card. So let's get him out and take a look at him. Like the card art on this one, so I'm trying to save the package so I can put this one actually back in the package and hang it on the wall. Some of these, though, are going to go in brick rods and go in the truck collection because I've been eliminating some of my doubles in my collection, so I'm getting more room little by little. So, anyways, here is your party wagon, and this is a heavy casting, actually. As I said, it's pretty much all metal. Base is metal, and then the door does function. It opens with a turret inside. So, as I said, you would usually, the Comic-Con one has a turtle. The mainline one, I'm not sure, but I don't think the side door opens. Then you have your guns, which actually rotate and function there. Then you have your satellite, which does not rotate, but the guns do move up and down. And then this turret is also fixed in place. The door opens, so that's pretty cool. The spoiler's plastic. The roof is plastic, but the body itself overall is metal, except for the door and spoiler and roof. And then the base is metal. But considering that it has all that plastic, it's still a pretty heavy casting. Not as heavy as the custom Convoy, but pretty close. It's a heavy-duty casting. So glad I picked this one up. I didn't pick up the mainline one because I heard it was mostly plastic. But this one is mostly metal on the other hand. So this I do dig. And I used to love this cartoon, so this is like very nostalgic for me. Brings back some memories from my childhood, so really cool to have this in the collection again. Hopefully my son digs this cartoon too, and he will start collecting the toys and playing with the toys. That way I can kind of reminisce when I see his toys. It gives me a reason to play with them. So moving along, another one that I had on my Christmas haul is this Matchbox Superfast 1963 Chevy C10 stepside. We have a lot of these in, or I shouldn't say in, but at our disposal from other manufacturers in fleet side. But I think this is our first stepside. I was really stoked to see this come about from Matchbox. Forget what color it was in, but it had just the opening parts series. Then they released it with the rubber tires, and then I said, I gotta get this one. So, got one for Christmas, and this is really nice. The details they did on this truck are really nice in some areas, then they lacked on some areas. Let's get him out and take a look at him, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Once again, we'll take a look at the box, and do a spin around on the truck. But here's your box, and once again, looks very retro. The colors, the red and yellow striping to make it look like it's going fast, and then the name, the Matchbox Superfast. That big collector number, the way they used to do it in the 70s, Matchbox Superfast. Even the color, the blue and stuff, it looks very retro. So they did a really, really good job at making these boxes look old school. So I do like that. Copyright 2020, Mattel. So maybe this was a 19 release, because 2020, this came out last year. So I know Hot Wheels, usually the copyright indicates most of the time the year before when it was manufactured. So copyright 2020 would be a 2021 release, but sometimes not always on the premium stuff, but most of the time. But I see that's not the case with the Matchbox, because this was listed as 2019, so it really came out in 2019 most likely. This definitely came out in 2020. So perfect wheel and tire choice with the chrome 5 slots, rubber tires. The black metallic paint is beautiful with the red side stripe. And as you can see, here's one of the nice details I was pointing out. They actually have the wood grain on the bed floor here. It's not just all gray plastic like your regular releases. But one thing they did lack on, no rear end treatment, no tail light treatment, nothing like that, no hinge treatment like they did with this guy. So that one, the old Model A, well, the 32, is very nicely done, whereas the Chevy, they're lacking on detail on the tail lights. Now, spinning around to the front, no grille or headlight treatment either, which was a big disappointment. But you open the hood, and they did a heck of a job on the engine compartment of this guy. You could see the engine block is orange. The air cleaner is painted separately. Same thing with the valve covers, the water pump. It's really nicely done. They painted the inner fenders black. They even painted the radiator black and went to the point of painting the radiator cap silver. So a huge amount of detail in the engine. And even in the interior, you can see that the seat has some detail and such. Well, maybe it doesn't. Hard to see. Maybe it was just the way it was shiny. But the engine compartment definitely has a huge amount of detail in there. Even the battery, they should have painted black too, but I think they wanted to like highlight things, highlight more detail, so that's why they left it that beige color. But yeah, still, even though they lacked on some stuff, like that should have been all black or body color. I would have been happy with black, but anyways, they did a heck of a job with the engine. I'm just impressed with that. Wish I had headlight and tail light tampos, and wish they would start doing metal chassis when they're doing the premium stuff, but still yet, very nice truck. Very happy to have acquired this one in my collection. So next Matchbox is the latest truck, and this one is the one that I was really wanting to get. This is your D200 with the rubber tires, and this is a perfect match for the 70 Power Wagon from Hot Wheels Walmart box set with the orange 5 slots. I'll do some pics for Instagram later in the week. Make sure you guys take a look at the Instagram account. The link is in the video description, so it don't cost anything. Follow me and you'll see some great pics of the cars used in our videos, usually in some kind of diorama setting. But yeah, I was super happy to get this one. I have the black one and I had the beige one, and I ended up giving them to Ethan to play with. And him and I took some Sharpie markers and detailed the grill and things like that and tail lights. But we didn't do any wheel swapping. Well, we didn't have to. We finally got one, but that has rubber tires. But as you can see, this one they lacked on the headlight treatment. Now the tail lights, they got it, looks like. So let's get him out, take a look at him, take a look at the box here. And yeah, really cool truck. And it's slightly underscale, but not too bad. Same thing with the 63 Chevy stepside. I forgot to point that out. It's a little underscale, but not too bad. Not as bad as some Johnny Lightning stuff, but it can actually fit in a little bit. So anyways, the box for this guy, once again, looks very retro, really cool. Same thing with the collector number, and then the paintings of the truck on both sides. Matchbox Superfast on the top and bottom. So really cool. Retro looking box. Now here is your Skyjacker. Looks really cool in the black and orange with the Skyjacker livery. The orange 5 slots with the rubber tires. Wish they would have done some headlight and grille detail though, but I do like the fact that it's chrome bumpers now. They did smoke the windows so you don't really see anything in the interior. And then the tail lights are detailed, so they do have tail light tampos on this truck, and then they have Skyjacker livery on the tailgate, so that is a plus. And then inside the bed is orange, which I guess it corresponds okay with the paint job. But yeah, just really excited that they released this thing with rubber tires. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not, but somebody told me last year that they were going to release this in the Superfast series, so it looks really, really good with those big tires on it, or big rubber tires for that matter. So love it. Glad to have that one in my collection. So last but not least is our 150 scale 70 Dodge A100. And here he is, guys. This thing's a badass looking van. With these big diameter wheels on it, the slam stance, and as you can see, it's custom classics, and this is fresh paint series. So, looks really good in the red, white, and blue. Looks very American, but it also looks very Mopar-ish, too. Always had red, white, and blue for Mopar, so it looks really, really good. I don't have a lot of these, but I do have a few. There's the Altered Egos, Fresh Paint series, and Alley Rat series. They made a lot of these. I'm really surprised they did not go over better than what they did. I'm surprised that some of these are not worth a fortune. And I'm surprised that they don't still make them, because I like them, even though they're a little bigger, but still yet, all of them together look very well suited with one another. But yeah, I'm kind of like a lot of people. Once a 1/64th guy, always a 1/64th guy. Occasionally I'll pick up some other stuff, but not always. And even when I do, like I said before, I'm kind of eliminating my 1/43rd stuff and focusing more on 1/64. But I do have a couple gassers in this 150 scale from Hot Wheels. And when I seen this van, I had to get the van. It is cool. So as you can see, Hot Wheels Racing Team. Nowadays, they call this the Treasure Hunt logo. It just used to be their logo. They had that on the cards of the Hot Wheel Classic series from back in, I think, I don't know, 04 through 07, something like that. Then the van has these big mammoth diameter wheels on it, which look really good on this van. And one thing cool about these, they're screwed together. So if you don't like the wheels and you have another one with wheels you want to swap, you can do that. Some front end detail, not a lot. They just painted the marker lights. No headlight tampos, which would have looked really good on this because those headlights are so big. And if they would have painted the Dodge silver, so maybe that's something I can do later on. But it has a red interior, which looks good on this. Kind of a blue tinted window too, which also looks pretty good on this. And this is a total panel van. No back windows or nothing. Red taillight tampos. The Dodge emblem back here is really big. Looks really killer. And these are plastic base, but metal body. And since it's so big, it's pretty heavy. So, and, well, putting it in here with the 1/64s, yeah, it's a little bit big. But still a really cool casting, really cool van. So guys, that's it. That wraps it up for our Mattel Truck Monday. Be sure to tune back in on Wednesday. We're going to be unboxing the new Mini GT Liberty Walk BMW M4 in light blue. In other words, it's petty blue. And I'm going to bring out some Richard Petty cars too, and I'm going to bring out some other light blue, well, petty blue, Liberty Walk cars from Mini GT. And we're going to take a look at the paint, and I'm going to show you guys how close, if not identical, this is to petty blue. So maybe Richard Petty has some stock in Liberty Walk or something like this, but I doubt it. It's just kind of coincidental that they're almost the exact same color. And we'll take a look at that on Wednesday. If you have not subscribed yet, please remember to do so. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. And I will see you guys again on Wednesday. So enjoy the first part of your week. Thanks for watching.